And we're starting off the story with a very sad story. I'm going to show you a picture of it's you with your grandson, yes? So I'm showing We Are Vaxxed here. How long ago was that taken?
A couple of years, I suppose.
A couple of years ago. There he is with his grandson, who I'm afraid to tell you this is not a happy story. This is a very, very sad story, and one of many. Alright, so what was his name?
Jonas.
Jonas, okay. And how old was he when he passed away?
Just after his 18-month shots.
Just after his 18-month shots, okay. So why don't we start talking about Jonas? You're his grandfather. What was he like as a child?
Quiet, funny, just normal kid.
Was he your first grandchild?
No.
So you had others? Fourth, yeah. And was there anything wrong with him? Was he a happy child? As in, did you think, oh my gosh, this child, has any underlying conditions, as they call?
No. Pretty normal. He was quiet, but just really paid attention. He was inquisitive. He was always kind of watching others and kind of sizing things up without a lot of involvement on his own. He was an observer, I think.
But as a grandfather, did you ever look at your little grandson and think he's not quite right, or did you think
No.
He's just like the others?
Yeah, pretty similar. Yeah.
Now, so this is your daughter's son.
Mm-hmm.
And what was all of your family thoughts on vaccines? Did you have any thoughts on them?
I did. I always did. And my daughter was actually starting to come around with some of this stuff. Which is a little too late, but she was already kind of starting to lean this way, that was not a good idea to vaccinate.
And is this was Jonas her first child, or? No, okay, sure. Third child, okay. And the others were vaccinated to this point. Okay, so she went in and took a little boy in for his 18-month shots. We're not in touch. We just think that whatever was on the schedule at the time.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I know MMR was one of them, and that's the one that I'm suspicious of, I think. But just the battery of all those things that they.
And what happened afterwards?
He got sick. Just the kind of the standard, very common deal. He was very lethargic and tired and sleeping a lot, and he just never got well.
And then she found him in his cot, I'm presuming. How did it happen?
He was actually sleeping on a couch. They all kind of crashed on the couch that evening, and in about the middle of the night, she woke and he was not alive. He was already gone.
Has anybody reported this as a vaccine adverse effect?
No. The reason is I shortly after his death I asked right away. I said, did he have his shots? And in my daughter's defense, she was scared to confess that he had. So we didn't know. I wasn't made aware of that. About a month later, she made a tearful confession that she had given him his shots. He got sick and he died.
Had she stopped vaccinating?
Yeah.
So she's not.
Yeah. That's what she tells me, and I trust that she has. This is pretty powerful evidence.
There is still time to report this. So I'm going to see if I can get you in contact with the right people. But
I think we should.
This is such a tragic shot. I'm just going to show you guys one more time. What a beautiful boy on his grandfather's shoulders. He should be starting preschool or whatever they do right now, and no one taking responsibility of this as usual. What does it say on his death certificate?
I don't know. Not sure.
But it wouldn't have said vaccines.
No, I'm sure it didn't.
Well, is there anything that you want to tell the people about the loss of your grandson? Is there any advice you can give parents? Because that fear you talk about in your daughter is a huge fear that many young parents have today.
Yeah. I think don't be intimidated. I mean, they'll tell you it's the law in places where it's not the law, and they'll tell you they can't attend school and you're a bad person. There's ways around all this. You have to do the right thing. You have to resist the fear or the embarrassment, or just don't vaccinate. It's no good.
Because death, and this is what I don't think people understand, it's a real consequence of vaccinating. It's on the insert. It's there. if people even get the insert out and look, that is there. You are being warned.
Oh yeah, the insert says it right there, you know. Yeah, I think they all get sick, and some of them die. My grandson died.
I'm really sorry. We're all really sorry. You're getting a lot of support and love right now from the people watching you right now. I'm very, very grateful to you, because as we were talking about outside, I can't imagine your pain for your daughter and your grandson and everybody involved. So we really, really appreciate you coming and telling us this story. We're going to put his picture on the bus. How do you spell his name?
Jonas.
As you would expect.
No thanks necessary. Either.
I'm just going to put this up right now.
Okay.
I'm going to put him next to Jonas. And I'm going to show you how much love you're getting, because it's very important you see this. See? All those hearts that are coming right in for you right now.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
So they're saying they're going to remember Jonas and they're never going to forget, and I know that we are Vaxxed as well, will be doing the same thing. Okay? Big love from them. And thank you so much for talking about it. It's a horrific situation that could have been prevented.
Absolutely.
And you need to actually see this back, because the hearts are coming in more and everywhere. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
We're going to come off Periscope, and we are Vaxxed on YouTube, and we'll be back soon.